Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Sorta Interesting podcast. My name is Christian Patton. With me, as always, is my co-host. He is my chief of staff, the ye to my ha, the wind beneath my wings. Hey, there we are, Myles, darling. Myles, how you doing, buddy?
Good. A little technical difficulties.
14 weeks in, 14 weeks. How you feeling? It's been a long journey so far. We're not even like halfway through.
I know, huh? It doesn't feel it feels like it, but we still got to think about what's on the
full
slate.
Summer ahead of us.
Yeah.
We saw fall, and then winter is when the new movie will come out, and we will be reviewing the Avengers. But Myles, let's go and get a pre-podcast going. Let's go into some table talks here.
All right, this one's for you.
Some of these fucking cards, man, they haven't been hitting as well as I thought they would be. But if not, I'll just throw the fucking box away. We'll get something else. What do we got? We've got so many cards. Yeah,
it's a good one. Would you rather visit a big city or the countryside?
Ah, man, that's a good question. I gotta do big city. I'm a city guy. Anything in the countryside, I feel like after one day, it's like, okay, now what? Now what do we do? I mean, if the goal is to relax, disconnect, turn off the phone, disconnect from the internet, then yes, that would I wouldn't mind doing a little countryside, but
a little R&R in the countryside.
Yeah. But if you're taking like a normal vacation, it's got to be a big city because I don't want to be driving an hour to get somewhere.
It depends on
all the food and all the famous places to visit are always going to be in the big city. But
it really depends on what we're doing. I would say countryside for me.
Really? But we're a couple of city boys.
Yes, that's true. I work.
It's usually hot as fuck in
I
the
work
countryside.
and I drive in the city.
That's true.
A lot.
You are in the
So,
hustle and bustle of all of it.
I think the slower pace of the countryside, not having to drive somewhere, and having to stay planted where I'm at with everything around me, I think I would enjoy a little R&R. Just I don't know, just fucking throwing a rock on a lake or something.
Smoking a pipe on a rocking chair, something like that. I mean, just all you need is really some devil's lettuce and hang out in the countryside. And I'm actually set. Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't be too mad at that. But side question: let's say we were to go on a vacation, a little doubles trip. What kind of person are you on a vacation? Are you like let's plan every minute of the day that we possibly can, or let's just relax, let's see where the day takes us? Do you like a little organization during your vacations, or are you just like, let's just go with the flow, or just relaxing? Do you like to do tourist shit?
I think by nature, I like to have at least half of the trip planned. I need to be. That's excluding like the flight and like or like the itinerary to get to that where we're going. That excludes that, but I want to at least have some sort of structure throughout the day. But also, I want to see once we get to a certain spot, like, okay, where's that going to take us?
Let that fly.
Yeah,
but as far as the planning goes, will you do the planning beforehand?
Because I'm kind of like I kind of have to, in a sense where because I get a little peeved if a few things just kind of slip and then I get critical on myself.
I think that's why I don't like planning things because the pressure. I feel like I'm like fucking constantly looking at my watch. I'm like, we got to be here on this time. We got to get the Ubers now and all that shit. So I like to go. I mean, I do like the 50-50, 50% planned. I would rather. I think I'd rather just kind of go with the flow, like semi outline of a plan. Like, hey, breakfast, lunch, dinner, we could plan those, but everything in between, let's just go with the flow. Wherever God wants to take us at that time. But I mean, as far as vacation goes,
take the wheel, huh?
Yeah, I mean, if like the four of us were to go out, a little bit of both. Yeah, I could see that because when we went to San Francisco, that's what we did. We had like dinners planned, we had some breakfast places planned, everything in between. It's like hey,
you want to go check this out? Yeah, why not?
On the fly. It also helps if if there's someone there who knows the area,
that's true.
Other things to do. Because if nobody knows what to do, then we're kind of fucked. So you kind of have to do plan.
Well, with influencers now too,
that's true.
It's easier to
get on the talk,
go through TikTok and be like, okay, what can we do here, and then we check. You check wait times. You check to see, oh, this is busy at this time. All right, let's just avoid that. Instead of getting somewhere, I hate getting somewhere, and then it's just fucking packed beyond. And I'm like, I don't want to be here. Or the
parking. Oh
here.
Jesus, yeah. If you have to drive anywhere, and the parking sucks. But I also like the tourist stuff. Like whenever we go to Vegas, I kind of like to do the tourist stuff. I like to go through all the casinos, go through all the shops, hit up the buffets. I'm not really that big of a gambler, but I will get the tall drinks. I will walk around with those weird fucking hand grenades and shit. Yeah.
I'm such a I love AC. I love
that too. I need that. Yeah.
Going
to
Vegas when it's blistering hot and then walking through casino to get to the sun. You're like, oh fuck, when's the next casino? You walk in, once that breeze hits you, the smell of the
I don't want to go anywhere after
smoke,
that.
the sound of the machines, the cracking open of a beer or something,
the 40-year-old casino carpet. It all adds
some
to
of
the
that.
aesthetic.
Just I don't know. It's not for everybody. But yeah, I like that.
I guess you maybe have to grow up going to Vegas. I went there all the time, smelling that smoke at Circus, playing all the shitty games. Like that's just a second home to me. So I love that too. But Myles, a quick PSA to everyone: we are temporarily becoming a full-time MCU podcast, reviewing 41 movies in 41 weeks, leading up to the release of Avengers: Doomsday, coming out December 18th. Which leads us to today, week 14, the last time we will be solo with Iron Man in Iron Man 3. But Myles, to the folks out there would like to find the back catalog of our podcast, please tell them where they could find us.
You can find us on our website, sortainteresting.com. That's where you find all of our
It's probably started, but it's probably on that automation.
There it is.
Yeah. Got a little automation going.
Yeah, that's cool, huh? I like that. So interesting.com, you can find our podcast, all our audio and video podcasts, even the ones from the past. Go check them all out. Instagram at Sorta Interesting Podcast. YouTube.com/sortainteresting, Patreon.com/sortainteresting.
And gang, go check out our first 2 episodes of Iron Man 1 and 2. Those were fantastic to film. We have unfortunately come to the end of the Iron Man era. Let's get into some production details for Iron Man 3. Release date May 3rd, 2013, 2 days before Myles' birthday. They really love that May release date, don't they?
I do too.
And it was almost exactly 1 year after the Avengers release. Director, different this time, not Jon Favreau, but it is Shane Black, known for Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which had Robert Downey Jr. in it, and Val Kilmer, rest in peace. The Nice Guys, which I want to like that movie. I watched it one time. That's the one with Ryan Reynolds and Gladiator, Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
That's one of those. I watched it once, didn't really like it, never watched it again. So I think I need to give it another try though.
I like that movie. It really showcases Ryan Gosling's
everybody loves that
comedy.
Movie. Yeah, I feel like I'm the only one who wasn't too into it, but I think I just need to watch it again. Yeah, because it's been a long time since I watched it.
Yeah.
So. Also known for The Predator, which you and I did watch. We did review that.
Oh yeah.
Go. That was a audio only podcast. So Go check that out on SortaInteresting.com.
Go check that out. Close your eyes and imagine us talking to you.
And that fucking movie sucked. So sorry, Shane Black. But writer Drew Pearce, known for Impossible Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation, Hotel Artemis, which was underrated movie. That was the one with Jodie Foster, had Sterling K. Brown in it.
Oh, it had Batista?
Yeah, Batista. Yeah, that was a pretty good movie. Underrated. Okay. Hobbs and Shaw, which we also did review. Yes. That was another audio only podcast. Go check that out on SortaInteresting.com. And The Fall Guy, most recently, which I think that's a Ryan Reynolds movie. Is that the one? Fall Guy was in the video game or some shit. I never watched that one.
That's that one?
I think that's
where
the
it's
one.
like a muscled up version of him too
I think that's the one.
Yeah. Okay.
Budget of $200 million. Big fat budget for this. For reference, the Avengers was only $20 million higher than this budget, and a box office of $1.2 billion. So it paid off.
Oh goddamn! I didn't know.
$1.2 billion, and Avengers was at $1.5 billion.
It's a billion gross right there.
Behind there. And trivia fact: the first Iron Man movie to gross over $1 billion, and the second Marvel movie to reach this mark, and a runtime of 2 hours and 10 minutes, which. It didn't seem too long. It was maybe they could have cut a little bit out of there, but I think overall it was well paced. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, there was something going on that had it had impact for everything else.
Yeah.
There's only one real gripe. I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
That chick.
Maya
Hansen.
Rebecca Hall. Shout out to her though. Yeah. On that note, initial thoughts. If I could go first, if you don't mind here. This was another opening night attendance for me for sure. And at that time, I was honestly kind of disappointed in this movie. I didn't think the movie was terrible or bad necessarily. I guess I was just expecting more after the Avengers, especially, all the technology. I thought it was going to be like a super advanced suits and all this shit. But this is one of the few movies where after rewatching it for this review, I was like, oh, I appreciate this a lot more. I liked it a lot more this time around. I appreciate the direction of bringing Tony Stark back to Earth, quite literally, right? After the events of the last movie, keeping Iron Man more like a local neighborhood Iron Man instead of like world-ending type of Iron Man. So I enjoyed that. It gives the audience and Tony more time to kind of like reflect on all of the crazy shit that's been going. I didn't even think about that. I'm like, this guy's just been going nonstop for 3 movies now at this point. So, especially after the events of the last movie, it's like, he kind of needs a break from all that. Like, he's seeing all the PTSD and anxiety that he's facing. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. He is just a guy after all. He's not a superhuman. He doesn't have any power, so he is just a normal guy with normal feelings. But on the flip side, I don't know if the ending of this movie actually fixed anything. Because he was like, I'm gonna destroy all these suits and I'm gonna have this clean slate protocol, and then that was all kind of swept on the rug after this. Like, oh, okay, we're just back to normal after this. Nothing really affected with you and your relationship with Pepper after that. But I think all the actors were great. Guy Pearce, fucking dude. Guy, honestly, I think I just love him in everything he's in. I just realized that now. Like, I remember seeing him in The Time Machine for the first time back in the day.
What a movie!
Oh, fucking love this.
That
Time
was a
Machine.
childhood favorite.
That one. I was like, who is this guy? This guy is like fucking the next Indiana Jones movie. This guy is awesome. I remember seeing him in Memento, of course. I watched that in like film class back in high school. Great movie. And of course, how can I fucking forget The Count of Monte Cristo? I was like, Myles' fucking favorite movie. How can I forget about? I always think about fucking Jesus. That's why I always think of Jim Caviezel. I never think about. I don't know why, but he is one of the main characters. I should have thought about that. But The Hurt Locker, of course, and Prometheus, A Christmas Carol, which I just watched this last holiday season. Pretty good rendition of The Christmas Carol. But Myles, what were your initial thoughts after rewatching Iron Man 3?
I mean, shit, dude, you hit the nail on the head with that. I mean, bringing Tony Stark back down to Earth and showing that PTSD from, because
scary.
There was a lot of shit going on in Avengers, and to not address it would just have been a cinema sin. Because especially with where this character goes and his overarching arc throughout the series, he is the main protagonist, not just in this movie, but in the overall
he is the guy.
Infinity Saga.
Yeah, for sure.
And we have to see him go through his ups and downs so we can really like relate. I mean, as much as we can to this character. I think they did a good job with doing that in this, and to the point of the clean slate protocol. I think watching this again, it made me realize that was him like cleansing himself, just like it is of all of that trauma that he basically dumped into each variation and each iteration of these.
I didn't even think about that, because that's what he was talking about. He's like, when I can't sleep, this is the only thing I could do. So that makes more sense.
And it comes full circle at the end when that's what he needs to do. He really goes what do they call it? Boots on the ground, like like real like in the jungle, like doing that fucking rogue shit, like making his own fucking pipe bombs or whatever, yeah. But no, I have a much deeper. I did like this movie when it came out. Just because I
did we watch this in theaters? I can't even remember anymore.
I don't remember anymore.
Yeah, dude. We've gone to the movie so many times. It's just like it's all a blend to me.
I'm sure you were. I mean, I'm sure I was there at some point, because you watched movies more than I do in terms of like how many times you watch the same movie in the theater.
I think I watched this probably multiple times.
So like you always watch it like when it comes out, and then we watch it together.
So I could be there. Wait for this.
You grab my arm or something. You're like, hey,
come on.
You start stroking my leg a little bit. I mean, that being said, I did have a much deeper appreciation for this movie after reviewing it.
For sure. Yeah. Let's get into the plot rundown of the last Iron Man movie, Myles.
Treyway.
A little sad to be honest.
We have this small. So Tony Stark is narrating this movie. in a kind of it kind of comes full circle. It comes full circle at the very end.
Which I enjoyed. I was like, oh, this has been a flashback the entire time, the whole movie, a flashback basically.
And I'm trying to think like, where the fuck did this like? Did they just try to be cute with it and come with a different direction?
No,
like
this is I saw something in the trivia like this, and like maybe one other movie is this kind of format where the entire movie is like a flashback. So it's really like creative and something brand new, basically.
Yeah, we have Tony Stark narrating over a visual of his suits.
Yeah,
3 of his suits placed in the frame blowing up.
Which I'm like, what are these suits made out of? They can't take a fucking can't take a rocket. How do you expect to fight global events and aliens in outer space if it can't take just a simple human rocket? But,
seriously, and that tank couldn't shoot that shot you down in the first movie couldn't pierce you.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, what are these made out of? Fucking tin,
steel?
Yeah, steel. Get it welded better, huh? Shout out Shallow. Oh wait, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth,
okay. Okay, and then we finally open in 1999. Something Switzerland. I don't remember.
This might be one of the greatest openings in MCU history, just based on the song choice alone. With the, yo, listen up. I was like, let's fucking go. Dude. I had the biggest smile on my face in the movie theater when that came out.
That was my number one song to request, and when I would go to day camp and we would go to the roller rink. Every Wednesday, that was the song we had to end
Roller
on.
rink, was it?
Yeah, it was the one in Fountain Valley.
Oh, okay.
It's right off the
so it wasn't, what's that place?
No, not Cerritos.
Oh, yeah, Skate Depot. Skate Depot. Rest in peace, Skate Depot.
That was the spot, man. A spot. That was a spot, not the spot. And then we have... we're reintroduced to Tony in 1999 with his sick ass fucking
1999 Tony looking good. His hair like looks more full. I was like, oh yeah, that's the Tony Stark that I like to see. The full hair in 1999. I remember being in the first grade, writing down 1999 on my paper. Like for some reason, my mind like took a mental video of that. I remember looking at the clock, looking at my paper. I'm like, cool. What the fuck, 1999? This is crazy. We're about to go to 2000.
We're about to tear this shit up, dude. It's weird how your mind just like recalls certain small things. Like there's nothing probably significant about that. But
St. Joseph Elementary, shout out to it. And happy with his. I found this on later on that this is a Vincent Vega outfit that he has on from Pulp Fiction with his long mullet and shit
with the one hoop.
And he has like the bolo tie on everything. He looks good.
He is still. He is Tony's right hand man still at this point, Happy Hogan, and then
Tony
we get
with
a little
his name tag that says "You know who I am."
You know who I am.
That's great.
And then we get a little cameo from Yinsen.
Yinsen, my boy, he's back.
This is the callback from him,
the first movie,
from the first movie when he said he met him back in the day, and he was
some kind of conference or whatever.
He was that egotistical person that he
completely blew him off in this.
Completely blew him off. And so that was a cool little callback. And then we meet Aldrich Killian.
Right.
Who is played by Guy Pearce.
Even with the bad hair and teeth, there is no hiding that fucking chiseled chin of his. I'm like, you can do anything you want to this guy. He's still going to look like a smoke show. Like, you can't do it. You have to put him in a literal fat suit if you want to make him look bad. You can't.
I'm trying to think, I feel like, because him in Count of Monte Cristo, he had the same kind of teeth. I'm wondering if that's his teeth.
Yeah, those are not great teeth. His teeth are a little rough. Yeah,
I'm not sure what he is, though. What is he? Is he French?
Aldrich? Yeah, that might be like European or something. Yeah, Aldrich Killian. That's a good question. But we're also introduced to Rebecca Hall's character at some point of this.
Maya Hansen.
Rebecca Hall, another actress. I just like her in everything. Shout out to her in The Town with Ben Affleck. Oh, so good. The Prestige. We were just talking about this. Christian Bale's wife in The Prestige. She is so fucking good in that too. But in this movie, she's okay. She's not great. She's barely in it. But
she's a little dead weight. If I'm being honest.
American accent, not great either.
No. Yeah. So she's working on a type of regenerative.
Right.
She works in botany. She's working on some type of regenerative science experiment that Happy Hogan breaks off the leaf.
Which I would have totally done the same thing. Like, you tell me not to do something, I'm gonna fucking do it behind your back, and it just rips it
off. And we see the little charred like red. I like the way that this is kind of the regenerative. It's not just like growing back like vines and stuff. It's like chart, but like it's like Phoenix.
Yeah.
Rising from the
It's
ashes.
like an orange glowing kind of thing. Yeah.
And so it looks good. Regenerates the arm, and that comes to play throughout this entire movie.
Yeah, that whole CG looks really good on all the people, like especially on Guy Pearce, like towards the end where he's like basically half naked and you can see like all the red in his belly and his eyes are red. I'm like, that's a good effect.
Too, yeah. And Guy Pearce is trying to pitch this program called the AIM program. Don't ask me what it stands for. I forgot.
I got you. So a little trivia fact here. So AIM, it stands for Advanced Idea Mechanics, and it is a scientific organization headed by Aldrich Killian. In the comics, it was a straightforward terrorist organization and the evil counterpart to S.H.I.E.L.D., which originally was an offshoot of Captain America's World War II enemy, Hydra. So
I like this fucking acronym: S.H.I.E.L.D., AIM.
And then there's also Sword, which we'll get into later. Yeah. Sword is the outer space version of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah.
Remember that?
God, that was Pokemon.
No.
Sword and Shield. Yeah.
That subreddit. Rest in peace.
Man, I haven't been on Reddit in a long time.
Sword or Sheath. Oh my God. If you don't know, you know.
r/5050. That was one of the classic famous ones.
Tony being his little dick self as Aldrich is trying to pitch him this idea in the elevator.
Asshole.
He stops him as everybody's heading out and he's like, hey, meet me on the roof.
He's like, I'm trying to ditch these broads. Meet me on the roof so we can have some real fun.
I really want to pick your brain, you know? And he ends up standing Killian up on the roof. It makes me feel bad for the guy a little bit, you know? He's standing there with a cane. He's probably got scoliosis and shit. Feel bad for the guy. Then we cut to present day where we get a new suit up scene unlocked.
So cool. Yeah, love that.
Where he's implanting these microcomputers into his arm and he's doing like some little...
And by the way, a Christmas MCU movie, which I never knew I needed in my life. I was like, oh my God. There's a Christmas tree in his little lab. He starts playing the Christmas music and he's like dancing. I'm like, oh my God, like this feels so good right now, especially we're about to approach summer. It's already fucking hot. So watching this and listening to Christmas music, I'm like, oh, this is putting me in the mood right now.
Oh, yeah. That's why they do the little, they do those Christmas in July kind of.
I like that.
Get you kind of remember
That's what
this.
I need right now.
Remember the good times?
Half Christmas, workaholic style. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like and then we have
he does that iconic flip too with the mask coming.
Yes, that's right. Where so the new thing is those microcomputers tell the suit to come to him.
Yeah, which parts of his body to go to, which we'll see later on too in Avengers Age of Ultron. Where I was like, oh shit, that's the same fucking technology.
Same tech. Like, This is the Mark 42.
Yeah.
And that shows you how.
Yeah, what do you think about this armor, by the way? Because it's a whole new color scheme, right? A lot of gold on this. I don't know how I feel. I think I like it. And we never really see it again, but
I think it's just a way to like stand out. Different from make sure you know it's not. This isn't Mark 1, 2. This isn't 2, 3.
It's
4.
completely different, and
you know?
that's right though. Every time I do look at it, I'm like, oh, that's Iron Man 3 armor. Like every time I see it, I'm like, that's an armor that's only in Iron Man 3.
Yeah, because you see the one from Iron Man 2 in there where it's got the silver.
Oh yeah,
you know, and then later on when you see the other marks, one of them's blue, one of them's yellow.
Yeah,
you got like different. We'll get to that later. So then we have a TV broadcasting hijack from none other than the Mandarin himself, played by Ben Kingsley.
Sir Ben Kingsley, don't you forget it. One of the greatest actors in history has joined the MCU, and what a goddamn treat this is. This is one of those, a new challenger approaches. And again, the first time I watched this in theaters, I hated this Mandarin character. I honestly, I remember thinking like, this is not good. Why are they going with a white man named the Mandarin? The Mandarin literally should be an Asian person. But little did I know,
orange, God damn it!
Little did I know the twist that they were gonna have for this. But I wanted a serious Mandarin that would connect to other Marvel IPs. But within recent years, I've grown to absolutely love this character, especially with the release of Wonder Man, which you gotta watch, dude. He is so fucking good in that. Go home right now and go do
damn fucking ads, man. It's like watching TV.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I just need to upgrade. I just need to stop being a little bitch. And he sends a warning to the U.S. president and the country as a whole. He basically hijacks the whole TV.
He said 39 hours ago.
I love the way he talks, you know.
The Ali Al Salim Air Base in Kuwait was attacked. And he said, I I did that. He's so good in this.
He is, man.
Every time I love it even more every time I watch it. I'm like, he's just so good in this.
Yeah, I completely forgot that when you brought that up, like I hated this character.
Yeah, I hated it. I couldn't understand the direction they were going to. I just couldn't see the vision.
Yeah.
I couldn't see the vision. And honestly, that vision didn't really get in place until Wonder Man came out. I'm like, oh, this was the whole thing they were trying to do with this character. And it's so good.
Okay.
So you got to watch it. Yeah, because spoilers, not spoilers. Mandarin comes back in a good way. You just gotta wait.
Okay. We get a new War Machine suit, and I will refer to him in this movie as the Iron Patriot.
Boo, the Iron Patriot. I think it is so fucking lame. We want more Machine. Nobody wants that fucking bullshit.
All he has, he's got this Star-Spangled color scheme that he looks like Homelander a little bit, minus the cape. He traded out the big forearms and the big
Gatling gun anymore.
Yeah,
sucks.
Just something on his back, but we never see used.
Yeah,
we never see him utilized.
He doesn't use any of the cool stuff.
Doesn't use anything. You know,
about 3 different fucking people get in this suit too. Yeah. What happened to the goddamn codes and shit to get in there?
What the fuck is that? Why would Tony do that?
Yeah. Trivia fact for you here. So in the comics, the Iron Patriot was an alias used by Spider-Man's nemesis, the Green Goblin, Norman Osborn. So that was the Dark Avenger storyline. That's when Norman Osborn was basically the head of the Dark Avengers, and he wore the Iron Patriot armor.
Shit.
Yeah, pretty
That's
sick.
Yeah, fuck, god damn it,
that would have been cool. I don't need fucking goddamn Rhodey to get rid of his cool suit for this.
I think that's too much for the normal Marvel fan to handle.
Yeah, that would have been too much jizz. But for me,
you'd have been passing out in the movie theater,
sweating and shit, getting carried out. Like a Michael Jackson concert, dude. That would have been out there.
Oh, shit. There are bombings across the U.S., and they seem to think this is something fishy. There's no casings connected to these bombings. They are happening all across the U.S. in connection to the Mandarin. And with that, we get Tony's first of many anxiety attacks in this movie.
And this restaurant, by the way, the same one where Brian and Dom go to after fixing that Supra. When they go to eat the shrimp, at that place in Malibu.
I like this part because he has, as soon as he starts having PTSD about
that kid kind of being a dick. He's like, how did you get out of the wormhole? I was like, God, that's kind of scary actually. He looks at the kid. I loved you in the Christmas Story, by the way.
I love his little quips here.
He's like, I'm not trying to be a dictator. Can we get your autograph? He's like, I don't know. Ask my friend Richard over here. Is that okay, Dick? That's my friend Richard. But yeah, like you said, great job at depicting PTSD with the panic attacks and everything. It looks scary. It looks so real.
This is great. Yeah, really like his first time really coming face to face with this. So he walks out of the restaurant and his suit is just standing there, and he walks into the suit and he's like, check the heart. Is it the brain? Is it the brain?
So it was poisoned, right? He's like, nah, just what you were experiencing was an anxiety attack.
So he's like, driver's like, pussy.
And he just leaves.
Yeah.
Because what's his name? Rhodey was like, hey man, what's going on out here? Everyone's looking at you. And he's like, I gotta go. He's like,
you're on my ride, asshole. Killian pitches Extremis, his new kind of this is present day, by the way.
Present day now.
This is present day. When Killian looks like a fucking
smoke show. Right? Holy shit! In that suit that he's wearing, holy fuck, he looks good. In that,
tailored, right?
He looks great.
I love the way it fits, dude. I wish I could.
He looks fantastic.
Showcase my belt. I just
and he's standing up straight now, and his hair is all nice. Teeth still not great.
Yeah, didn't fix that.
Too
big for his mouth, I think. A little bit.
Hair looks fantastic. Yeah, it's like that slick back. He looks
so
great.
Pep is immediately just like,
I didn't even. By the way, I didn't even know how they know each other because she was not involved in that first scene, that flashback. So when she's like Aldridge, I'm like, how do you know each other? Like, what's going on here?
Oh yeah, I never noticed that.
Happy also on a power trip at this point, head of security, so he's trying to get everyone to wear the
badge.
Hey,
got the badge. Hey guy, badge.
He's like 4 o'clock. You didn't fill me in about this 4 o'clock. Did you clear this with me?
And we
it smells loud.
He does that to the shady guy that I have named in this bald guy. His name is James Badge Dale, and his character is
Devos was
Savin. Yeah, I like the way he's like lax, chill.
Yeah, his legs all up on the fucking face.
He's out of place, you know, and clearly we know this guy's gonna mean something.
He's a troublemaker for sure. He just looks like a fucking dick.
He does look
his
like a
face
douche
the entire time. I don't know what it is. Just his normal face. Just
kind of reminds me a little bit of Francis from Deadpool.
Oh yeah. He kind of just looks like a fucking dick. Yeah,
kind of like dick face. But he plays a good part. You know, plays a good bad guy
for sure.
Dick face. Killian pitches Extremis to Pepper, and it's this. He shows her this
cool
this little tech that shows a roadmap to somebody's brain, right? And it shows this spot in the brain that's got an empty hole that he says meant for an upgrade. And of course,
then she starts to choke him, and then the pain receptors turn into the pleasure receptors. It's like harder. You see the whole brain lighting up. Yeah, like Jesus
on the arm, not the. I thought that was pretty cool what he's trying to do, but of course, Pepper, being human and a realist, she's like,
she's a businesswoman.
Is going to be weaponized. You know, you don't know the U.S. like I know the U.S. This is going to be weaponized, and of course, she shoots him down. In the nicest way possible. Even walking out with him.
Very professional. Very professional.
I could be like, all right, see yourself out. Actually, I'd have my assistant.
He was getting a little too close to where he like gets like behind her and he's doing else. I was like, hey, if I was happy, I'd be like, what's going on here? Just keep this door open.
Is that a remote in your pocket? Or did you just cock? Happy reports this back to Tony and his little and he's doing like his little boomer shit where he's just holding the iPad up
with the forehead
of security.
It's like trying to FaceTime with your dad. Oh Jesus.
He's like, I'm not the tech guru like you are, Tony. You don't gotta be a tech guru to FaceTime. So the shady guy in the lobby shoots down Killian's ideas. That's Pepper. And then Tony reveals to Pep that he's been having anxiety and that nothing's been the same since New York.
I love that. Yeah, because I think it's someone's birthday or anniversary or something, right? He gets her that big old bunny. The suit is in the house. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? Are we wearing this in the house now? And then she finds out that he was working out while trying to seduce her with the suit.
He's wearing like
so you want to just
Google Glass.
Kiss the little slit here? Yeah. She's like, why don't you open to the mask? He's like, beep, 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 beep. No, it's not working.
Not working. Why don't I just go down to the garage, see if I can get a crowbar? And he's like, I wouldn't do
doing
that.
Pull-ups and stuff. And then, I like the communication from Tony here because he's like, hey, I fucked up. I've been feeling terrible. I've been a mess. I just haven't told you about it yet.
Just been tinkering, just working.
Just been, and he's like, the worst part about it is I can't sleep. So when I can't sleep, I come down here and take her. So I like all the communication here, being straight up with Pepper about his anxiety. Yeah, we can't sleep. And then Pepper being understanding in this portion too. So I like this healthy relationship that I see here.
And the way he decompresses and deals with it is by working. And that's where all these suits
what he
come
does
from
best,
to distract himself. Understandably so. And Pepper seduces him by saying, I'm going to go take a shower. And I want you to join me. He's like, yep, that's a great idea.
In this next scene, fucking scary, dude. This is some horror movie shit. Yeah.
It's like something out of a dream, a nightmare, but in real life. So he's sleeping and he's getting these flashbacks of him
going
launching into the wormhole,
so
launching
scary.
that nuke into the wormhole. And right when he comes back, the
Mark 42.
Mark 42
oh my
suit
God, dude.
He called in his sleep, grabs Pepper.
So scary, dude. I remember seeing that in the trailer. I was like, oh shit. I thought the armor was gonna turn on on both of them. I was like, oh fuck, that's scary. But this was still scary, even though that wasn't the case. But yeah.
Like he does his little power down.
And he does that.
And then it just breaks into pieces.
He's like, I gotta recalibrate the thing. Yeah, it was scary. Yeah. I like that scene though.
Downstairs, asshole.
Yeah, kind of a dick move. It's like you know what he's going through. He already admitted to you. He's being very vulnerable, and you're just like, suck it up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep him up all night.
Like, geez, all right. Yeah, she said, tinker that. I was like, all right, take it easy. He told you that in confidence, okay?
Dick.
Jesus.
So now there's a little bit of fracture going on here. They're not in a good spot. Happy ends up following the shady guy, Savin, from the lobby to the Chinese theater. And that guy is dropping off.
And when I rewatched this again, I was like, why would you have this meeting at the Chinese Theater, the most crowded, most famous place in California? But the next scene, I was like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, some type of landmark, something to make a splash, or a boom.
I have a feeling, though, that this Jason Statham knockoff didn't know that was going to happen because he seemed so shocked.
Yeah.
I was like, wasn't that was not the plan or what? Like, I don't know what the actual plan was. Yeah, because he gives them that stuff, which they never really talked about, the stuff where
it's got to be like an accelerant or something.
Yeah, something like that. Like some weird looking tools that are apparently drugs, but
yeah, to help these people. And this is he basically drops off this briefcase that has these drugs in it for a John Doe, and we see that he has dog tags. And this plays
another military guy, presumably
a key into a later part of the movie. During this encounter, Happy knocks the guy over, or knocks the stuff out of the guys, and he confiscates a piece of it.
And what is he doing after this? Why would you do this? Just run. Just get out of there.
So he confronts the Savin confronts him.
Yeah.
And we get a first glimpse of what Savin really is.
He's a fucking dick in that scene too. He's like, hey buddy, I'm here to watch a movie by yourself or whatever. I'm like, all right, relax.
Like, hey, some of us watch movies by ourselves, huh? So the shady guy ends up walking away from the blast. Oh yeah, there's a fucking blast.
Yeah, the blast happens. He
blows up.
Yeah, blows himself up somehow after taking that drug or whatever.
Yeah. And Happy is just laying there fucking
fucked up,
dying. And the guy gets up and he starts regenerating parts of his body. Savin, he gets up, starts regenerating parts of his body, and
one out of like 4 times this happens.
He still has gum in his mouth.
Yeah, I don't know how. Fucking hate that.
And then we cut to another broadcast of the Mandarin addressing the nation again.
All of these broadcasts are so good. Yeah. The fortune cookie.
It was actually an American invention.
By the way, San Francisco, that's where it was invented. I went to Chinatown where it was invented. The line out the fucking down the street though, so we didn't actually go in. But I saw the place. I was like, yeah, that's where it is.
Okay. Iron Man 3 2? Oh shit.
And apparently you could like get your own fortune cookies and create like your own fortunes in there, which is pretty cool. I'm just there to eat fortune cookies. I don't give a fuck about
me. So horny.
Yeah. Okay. It's like if I want a fortune cookie that bad, let's just go to Pan Express. I'm not waiting in a fucking line for this shit.
Fuck no, I ain't probably spending $20 for an entree at Pan Express to get a fortune cookie.
I'm sure you could probably just ask. Hey, let me get a cookies fortune. Just a little quick,
It's like a little.
The Chinese theater, Mr. President.
Happy is in the hospital in a coma. Tony ends up calling out to the Mandarin after he's walking away.
Like that. I kind of like that. Tony looks into the camera and says, listen, Mandarin, if that's your real name, because you're a white man, you want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. He's like, my address is 2280 Malibu Drive.
I love it. He just sends out that warning and he's just like, hey, come find me, bitch.
You want that fucking smoke? Come see me.
You know where to find me.
I like that, yeah.
Tony uses this cool little VR overlay that he uses as his investigative tool to recreate the scene at the Chinese theater.
So cool. Some fucking Batman Arkham Asylum detective mode shit. Fucking sick, yeah.
He finds the dog tags that Happy was pointing to.
A little weird. I didn't know about that point. Like, how did you know that Tony would review that footage and see you pointing? I forget everything you know. But
maybe he knows Tony better than we know Tony. I guess. I mean, maybe that he does. So he locates those dog tags from the theater bombing. He's able to get a name off it that says Tagger.
Yeah.
Okay. No wonder why you joined the military. You probably get bullied, bro. Then Maya Hansen comes visit.
Just starts knocking on the door. I'm like, where? He's like, where's the fucking security? I just called out the fucking Mandarin. Aren't we supposed to be on lockdown?
And he's got the fucking helicopters because he broadcast. I mean, like, people don't know where he lives.
So what Jarvis was like, there's only so much I could do if you give your address out to anybody. But still, like, shouldn't there be like a gate? Like before the front door, because it looks like the front door just leads straight out to the street. So I don't know what's going on here.
Don't you know that Tony Stark lives there?
Yeah, and everyone has known that Tony Stark is Iron Man. So even like later in the movie when the kid like finds Tony Stark in his garage. He's like, "Who are you?" And he has to show the armor to show him that he's Iron Man. I'm like, wait, do you not watch the fucking news, kid? Maybe that was before he was born. I don't know, but
he's in
Tennessee,
should fucking know. So he's in fucking, maybe he was in the sticks.
That's
or something.
true. That's true.
No, maybe don't get.
But in real life, Tennessee has some of the fastest internet speeds, so that shouldn't be the fucking case.
Damn, that's why they're going there, huh? That's why everybody's going there.
Yeah.
Fuck. Why?
That's why all the tech people are going. I don't know. Someone's making some deals
for real. So Maya Hansen visits Tony at home. It's unclear what she wants, but she needs Tony, and I love that from Tony. She gives a warning to Tony.
He was like, "Please don't tell me there's a 12-year-old kid waiting in the car that I've never met." Because he's like messing around at first. He's like wearing the suit, and he pulls her aside. He's like, "Just please don't tell me this right now."
She's like, "He's actually 13." Which would be right because it's 2013 and they had sex in 99. That's how math works. It's unclear what she wants. At this point, Tony's home gets fucking blasted.
Pretty good. I like all this. Yeah. As soon as there's like a lull kind of in the action, they start arguing. It's like, oh, I don't want to hear this. And then it's like, guys, maybe we should be paying attention to this TV here. And you see the rocket coming from the helicopter. Pretty good. Yeah.
I liked okay, so the rocket comes in, it blasts everybody back.
The slow-mo.
Myles. As Tony is going back, he does this little fucking karate move where he's over the pepper.
I think you and I made fun of that for probably the rest of the year after this movie came out. But it's so good. He was just like, and he's so like switchy with it in like midair. And I love the slow-mo with the armor going on Pepper. Slow-mo so good. Yeah, I love me a slow-mo scene.
Bro, Tony in this movie, he gets fucked up more than he did in Avengers.
For sure, yeah.
Like, he's getting thrown
This is
around.
the most vulnerable Tony that we get. Like, besides, like, the opening of the first movie, this is the most fucked up, vulnerable Tony that we'll see.
Yeah, he gets fucked up. He gets pushed up against the wall. Pepper, or the Maya is passed out under some rubble. And, Pepper's fine because she's fucking in the suit now. Yeah,
she rescues Tony, too. She's like, hey, I got you. And he says a weird thing after. He's like, I got you first. I'm like, what? It's not a time for this right now, Tony. Let's get the fuck out of here.
And this, actually, Maya, before this, she kind of nods that her boss is working with the Mandarin.
The Mandarin, yeah.
But we don't know who her boss is, but we have an idea, right? So Pep ends up wearing the suit, and that attack was led by Savin in the helicopter.
Right. Yeah, in the helicopter.
Tony ends up taking the suit back from her.
Oh, I love that too.
When from the rubble,
flying off of her, and he's like, he does this, and then to him, and then it all just comes back to him. So good, yeah.
So Pepper is clear, and so he pulls the suit back,
and he does this at the end, where the last one just goes onto his hand. I'm like, let's fucking go.
As this house is crumbling into the sea on the cliffside, and he's getting taken down with it.
Scary moment around the neck.
Oh. Yeah, he gets pulled down and he's essentially almost drowning at this point, but he ends up freeing himself.
And one of the most creative things they've ever done with this armor, where Jarvis takes control of the glove, takes it off, and fucking lifts him out. I'm like, that is so fucking cool. He's like, sir, take a deep breath. It's so good. Oh.
I love that part because it's like, how are you going to
super creative? I love that.
And he's also he's dazed at this point. He's probably concussed for sure.
Oh yeah, because he was getting fucked up without the armor. Yeah,
and he ends up flying off with and there's a flight protocol that's been programmed.
He wakes up in the middle in the air with Jarvis being like, sir.
The emergency for when the
battery's low,
suit is 5% or less, and he comes crashing down into the woods in Tennessee where it is just snowing.
Yeah, he's like, why are we in Tennessee? And then Jarvis is like, I prepared a flight plan. This is with the location.
Yeah, this is what
because right before what's her name shows up, Rebecca Hall, he does that. He plots out like, hey, that this soldier's from Tennessee or whatever. We're gonna go there to investigate. But I guess he forgot about that. All the concussions he just suffered.
CTE, man.
Yeah, CTE, concussions, all that. Yeah.
He's like, Jarvis, open the fucking suit, please. And he's like, oh man, it's a little fucking cold. Jarvis, close the suit. He's like, I'm not feeling
he's
well,
done.
So I think I'm gonna go to sleep
See
now.
you later, Jarvis.
And the suit powers down for good.
And yeah, like I said, the most vulnerable Tony Stark we will ever see. No suit, no power, no weapons, just Tony having to deal with life at this point. So it's a nice little refresher from what we've seen before.
I had to put this in here because Kate pointed it out that she does not like Tony's facial hair in this movie.
I like it though. I like how lined up it is. I think it's the chin strap. It's a little.
I think it's
a little.
If it was a little thicker,
Yeah.
if it was a little thicker, but I feel like maybe that's receding with his kind of ego.
Yeah.
You know, that's the bigger the.
I like a thicker chin strap. The thin chin strap, I agree. Douche. A little douche. Yeah, douche.
Yeah. So the suit's powered down. Tony ends up stealing a poncho off of a wooden Native American and dragging his suit to a garage or shed, what have you, where we meet a kid named Harley.
And listen, I'm usually not a fan of child actors in this movie, in these movies. Well known. I talk shit about kids a lot on this podcast, but I think this kid was great though. I think he had great chemistry with RDJ. As the kid was starting to get annoying in this movie, he usually shut that shit down real quick. Tony Stark, he was like, all right, I don't want to hear that. Just shut up, kid. Like, I don't need any of that. So I appreciated that because I think the director, the writers knew they're like, we don't need any more kids in this. Let's just get a kid in there, but Tony's going to shut that shit down right away.
Shut it down. Yeah. So this is where he's like, who the fuck are you? And Tony's like, hey, look at this.
Yeah, check the armor out, even though you've seen this fucking face on every goddamn TV and newspaper. Like, the Avengers just ended.
Yeah.
How does he not know who the fuck this who Tony
You're gonna
Stark
talk to him
is?
about PTSD and all that shit after this, and
he's clearly like a tech guy. He's got all like these tools and shit around. Like, he should know this stuff.
Because he's like, "What's that on your chest?" And he's like, "It's an electromagnet, just like
been around for 10 years,
shit
kid.
that you have in here."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Where are your parents?" He's like, "Oh, mom's working, and dad went for scratchers."
Again, this is when the kid starts to get annoying, and then he's like, Tony Stark's like, "Which happens? Dad's leave. No need to be a pussy about it." And I'm like, "Thank you, Tony. I don't need to hear that fucking sob story shit."
All right,
he doesn't even care.
The garage you're in, man. You got a lot of shit here, dude.
He's like, "Here's what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need a map of the city. I'm gonna need a tuna sandwich."
Right? He tells them what he needs, and they need supplies. And then we cut back to Pep and Maya, who are leaving Malibu at this point in a car. And Maya.
Well, actually, before that, I think they were talking about like, so who's the bully who's bothering you or whatever. And he's like, he takes a weapon out of the suit. And he's like, "This is a pinata for a cricket." I'm kidding. No, it's not. Like, this is a dangerous weapon.
It's a dangerous weapon. I think he just gives it to the kid.
There's a lot of good ad libs from RDJ in this that I really appreciate.
Pep and Maya are leaving Malibu in a car, and then Maya reveals that her boss, Aldrich, is actually the one working with the Mandarin.
How convenient.
And she's like, "Get the fuck out of my car right now, you stupid fucking whore. You fucking shit."
That fucking asshole Aldrich, who was all over my goodies the other day.
You got me all hot and bothered. Rethinking my goddamn relationship.
The one I choked in the office the other day.
Who had a hard on the entire time. Tony and Harley are gathering supplies and visit the bombing site that he originally went to Tennessee for because it matched up with the heat signature death that matched at the Chinese theater. So he's putting all these pieces together.
They go to the site where it got blown up, and the kid's like, "You know what this reminds me of?" He's like, "Don't say it. Don't fucking say it. I know what you're gonna say." He's like, "The wormhole."
The wormhole.
He's like, "Oh, you said it. Fuck, you said it."
Yeah, he said it. And then Tony has another anxiety attack. He's like, "Why are you being such a bitch?" Huh?
He's like, "That was your fault. Hope you're happy about that." It's just so good in this.
Tony ends up meeting with the mother of the fallen soldier.
Did you know who that actress was? Did you recognize her? From a TV show, a little TV show called Breaking Bad. She was the meth head lady, the skank.
That's right.
And then she was like, "I know skank." And then he pushes the ATM. That's the lady.
Oh my God.
I know skank.
Damn, traumatizing that fucking kid, huh? Oh my God, that's right. What a versatile actress. The mother of a fallen soldier.
Always a bad mother.
Maybe this is where she went to after that. I mean,
could have had a brother. Yeah,
she went over to New Mexico and started fucking.
Oh my God, yeah, you could be right.
High on drugs and shit.
That blue stuff.
She's like, I heard there's some blue stuff over here. You know. So she meets with the mother of a fallen soldier in a bar, who gives him,
who just happens to be there with files that Tony was looking for.
Yeah. He's like, "Did you get what I asked?" And she had the files. "I don't know why you need this shit."
Yeah.
And in the file, it shows her son, who is the soldier that died, and it says on the top MIA. and we don't think anything of it until later.
It's usually missing in action. Common acronym in the military.
And then a lady who, some redhead lady. God damn, I cannot remember.
I've never seen her before. Her face looks familiar, but never really seen her before.
I cannot pronounce his last name. It's Stephanie Zostak.
Good for her.
Zostak, who plays Brant, and she is posing as Homeland Security and attempts to take.
And I like when the sheriff was like, "So who are you?" She just holds with the badge, Homeland Security. We good here? And he's like, "No, we're not good here." Like, you're gonna need more for than that. And I'm like, that's a good cop right there. He's doing his due diligence.
Because when he walked in, that cop was just taking a shot.
He was. Yeah. Probably driving too.
Oh yeah, with his gun holstered right there too. You're like, hell yeah, man. That's the kind of small town cop I need.
In this scene where she just like, oh, now I got to do this, and she fucking puts her arm through the guy's stomach and reaches for the gun behind that guy. I was like, oh shit, Jesus, good stuff.
She kills the cops, the sheriffs that are there. She attempts to kill Tony, and she wants
long fight scene. Yeah, I don't know if I needed it this long. It was pretty long. Here.
And it turns out Sabin is there also.
Right.
So they've been tracking him.
A fucking again.
Yeah, he's everywhere. Tony ends up blowing her up.
Right.
In this cool restaurant. This is where like his ingenuity starts to come.
Some like James Bond type of like MacGruber shit, you know, where he's just like making stuff up on the fly to like, you know, using his resources around him.
He takes dog tags. He he gets thrown into a restaurant where she sets it ablaze. He kicks
like some oil or something.
Yeah, actually, no, it's the handcuffs that she was that are like burning or on fire.
Oh, yeah.
And he kicks some oil, lights it on fire to create a barrier. He opens the gas, throws the dog tags in a microwave, turns it on, and as the sparks start to
that's like the shit you see in like Casino Royale, like Daniel Craig, the James Bond shit. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
And he runs outside and uses the freezer door as a shield. I was like, what about your lower legs, huh? What about your legs, huh?
What about that concussion that you had?
Dude. Maybe this made him smarter. So Tony ends up killing her. The shady dude, Savin, uses super hot powers to bring down a water tower.
He's back alive again, right? Yeah. Or did he? Or he didn't get blasted yet by Tony. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Tony had utilized like some one-time use arc blast thing from that he used to shoot Savin in the face, temporarily incapacitating him.
This guy just doesn't refuses to quit.
Yeah, just enough time for Tony and Harley to escape with the file from the soldier's mom, but Tony ends up leaving in the car, and
which is great because he's talking to the kid. He's like, "Can you feel that? We're done here.
We're done.
Now move out of the way before I run you over." He's like a cool uncle. Yeah. He's like the one who gives you like your first sip of beer at like 13, tells you not to tell your mom. He's just that cool kind of uncle to this kid.
Yeah,
I like
he's the one that gifts you that BB gun.
Don't tell your mom.
Just keep the birds kills down. You know. The Mandarin hijacks the broadcast yet again with the ultimatum. This time for the president. Call him on his phone.
Right.
The number that he has already programmed into his cell phone.
And also they show the vice president in here. Shout out to the vice president played by Miguel Ferrer, who was the bad guy in RoboCop and the voice of Shan Yu in Mulan.
He even looks like him. He even looks like him in there.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's fantastic. He's one of the best villain voices of all time. He's so good. Yeah.
Oh, dude, look at what Harley looks like now.
Yeah, he was in what is it called? He was in Avengers Endgame. He was in the funeral scene at the end.
That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right.
Trivia fact here. So this is Miguel Ferrer's last live action film appearance before his death in 2017. So rest in peace.
Man. I didn't know he died.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Shit. Rest in peace, man. So he has this ultimatum for the president. Call him or he kills.
I enjoyed.
He has an oil exec on the ground with a gun pointed to him.
I will shoot him here live on television.
So he calls, and as his phone is ringing,
I love that. He just says, "Fuck that. I'm tricking you, Mr. President. I'm making you my bitch right now." Yeah.
that basically forces the president's hand, and which is what he wanted.
I like that.
He wants to send the Iron Patriot.
I mean, what do you do if you're the president at that point? Because he's like, this is the right thing to do, which I agree. I'm like, kind of want to save this guy's life. Everyone's watching on TV. It's like, fuck, I can't look like a bitch in front of the whole country. I kind of have to do it, but it's a lose-lose situation for the president.
Tropic Thunder. You don't negotiate with terrorists.
That's what everyone was telling him. I was like, maybe that's the right answer too. I don't know. I don't know.
Dude,
maybe that is the right answer.
I don't know what I would do. I'd just be like,
I mean, if it's on TV when everyone's watching, kind of have to do that.
Oil exec, probably a bad guy.
That's true. If it's an oil exec, but he's giving you the money too. So
that's true. God damn it. If you're in that position, you probably got that money from him.
But if I'm like a normal guy walking around the streets, I'm like, that's, you know what?
I got a few healthcare CEOs
Luigi Mangione, that shit. Yeah, that was.
You're doing us a favor. Don't. You want some more?
One less billionaire? I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna send you a few truckloads of people I think you can use.
Calling an anonymous tip.
So the president, his hand is forced, and he wants to send the Iron Patriot to Pakistan, where they feel this is where the intel leads them to believe that this is where the Mandarin is.
And I like their comms over this. They say the Patriot is ready to strike. I was like, that's fucking sick.
Send Rhodes. And as Rhodes is doing his knocking down doors in Pakistan, Tony calls him as he makes a revelation. Right, he's in his car and he's like, Where?
That's where he sees the paper where it says MIA. He flips it over, AIM. He's like, fucking idiot. God damn it.
Yeah, I've been played like a violin. And this is when actually Rhodes finds out that he is not missing anymore, and he's not dead. He's like, what the?
Oh yeah, hey, who is this? Oh hey,
how do you not know who the fuck that voice is? You know.
And he's like, Rhodes, I'm gonna need your login. I need some files. What's your username? It's War Machine 68, which I'm pretty sure he wanted 69, but I'm sure Disney was like, how about we change that last number? 68. And then he said, what's your password? War Machine Rocks, all with an X, all caps.
He's gonna have to change it again because you keep hacking in. Nobody says hacking anymore. And then we get this. I like this scene where it
is so fucking good. I forgot all about this scene.
So Tony needs to get into the AIM database,
right?
And to do that, he needs to find a
computer
signal.
Oh
he needs a boosting signal from a computer, and one way to do this is to go to a broadcast
band. He checks the internet speeds. I'm like, that is real IT shit right there. I'm so like. Over all this bullshit of people just hacking in with no mouse, no UI, no nothing. But this is for real. He's like, that's not going to cut it. It's like fucking 7 megs or something.
Like, what the fuck am I going to do?
The guy opens the door. Hey, what are you doing here? And he turns around. He's just Tony Stark just smiles at him. Like
he's like, I don't know if you know this, but I've modeled.
He has his mom on the phone. He said, "Mom, I need to call you back. Something magical is happening." This guy is so good.
Shout out this guy. His name is.
He was so. I feel like they wanted like a T.J. Miller kind of actor for this, but this guy killed it. Whoever this is, he was so fucking funny.
His name is Gary in the movie, but I couldn't find him here.
He kind of looks like the guy
Adam Paley.
He kind of looks like the guy from Silence of the Lambs. The what's his name?
Yes, he does, huh?
Would you fuck me, guy? Yeah, his face looks like he has the same kind of like eyes.
Be in there. He was in Sonic.
Fantastic actor though. What were you saying about this guy when he first meets him and he's like shaking his hand and he's like Tony's like I get a lot of this. It's okay.
I don't know if you know this, but I just molded my entire look after you.
He has the same goatee and shit.
He takes his hat off.
Nice hair. Nice head of hair. Looks great. Yeah.
He's like, I haven't got a haircut.
And then he says again, he's like, can I just say? And then Tony starts like, what is it? What? Like, what do you want?
And then he shows him his tattoo. He's like, boom. He was like a Hispanic
Hispanic Scott Baio. He's like, oh, is that supposed to be me?
He's like, oh.
And then he's like, fucking listen, all right, I need you for a mission. We need to go up there, configure the signal and boost that. Yeah.
And so that's how he gets into the AIM and is able to access the files. Different AIM, not AOL Messenger. And we see videos of Killian performing experiments on soldiers, specifically with amputations.
Right. Oh,
because
that lady
of the regenerative
with her arm.
technology. And we see the lady that was there to kill him posing as Homeland Security back in Tennessee.
Then that guy is about to blow up and Aldrich just like, everybody get the fuck out of here. What about the guy holding the camera?
Yeah, right.
He's out nowhere. Right I was like, well, that guy is dead.
Yeah, he's utilizing the regeneration research from Maya, so they are working together, and this is confirmed. Pep and Maya have a little heart-to-heart.
Listen, Myles, what is going on in this scene? This is very some lesbian energy going on here, and I'm kind of here for it. I was like, they're like both laying on the same side of the bed. I was like, whoa, what is going on here?
And they call room service.
Hello,
like, hey,
a little bit of champagne. Hello,
poor room service guy, by the way. Right when he walks in, he gets completely just neck broke by Killian, who barges in and reveals him and Maya have been working together this entire time, and that she needs. And she's like, hey, you know what? I need Tony.
Yeah.
I need his cock. I miss him so much.
I kind of like the character arc of Maya here. It's like is she a bad guy? Is she a good guy? She's like, she switches multiple times. Like, wait,
better be snapped.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't tell with this lady. Like, even when I watch this again, I'm like, she came on the screen. I'm like, I can't remember if you were bad or good anymore. Like, you switched so many times in this movie. I'm like, fuck.
Surprised she's a triple agent. All right.
What are you, some kind of quadruple agent?
She said she needs Tony.
Okay.
With that, what
right,
thou wilt,
right.
Huh? The Iron Patriot doing his little knockdowns. He ends up freeing some of these
yes, you're
women
free.
from
if you weren't before,
already. Free. And the last lady to walk out turns out to be one of the baddies. I don't know. And incapacitates. I don't know how
this armor sucks.
Yeah, he just grabs the armor, melts like
with
a
the
little
arm.
part of it. Yeah, and then he's just
done. I was like, okay, this armor sucks.
Yeah, who the fuck? Justin Hammer created this shit?
Maybe the Justin Hammer stuff worked better than this armor does. Yeah.
So he walked into a trap and is eventually captured. And what did he say? He's like, if you want this, you're gonna have to. If you want
give
this,
like my cold dead body out of her or something. That's the whole plan, Colonel. Or whatever.
To do, Colonel. Yeah. Harley and Tony team up to locate the Mandarin's real broadcast signal, which is actually coming from Miami.
Right.
Not Pakistan. Tony has another anxiety attack at this point.
Oh yeah.
He's getting a little old now. All right, come on, nut up or shut up. You're a guy. You're not allowed to have those. No, mental health.
Hey, it is Men's Mental Health Month, I think, this month.
Does that coincide with the Pride Month? Oh, okay.
I didn't even think about that. Huh?
I feel like mental health should be
I think they go hand in hand, right?
Oh, damn it. I guess so, yeah. That makes sense.
Split it up, though. Yeah.
Harley talks him through it this time, and he's basically saying, like, hey, just stop.
Oh, yeah. That's when he was like, so how's the charging of the armor going? He's like, well, it's not charging. And he's like, fuck. He stomps on the brakes.
Damn it.
He's like,
God, tell me this is happening right now.
Kid, I don't have my armor or anything. And he's like, hey, you're a mechanic.
Yeah.
Right? So go make something. He's like, okay, you're right.
You're right. And he just snaps back into it. And Tony begins going, he goes to the store and he begins crafting.
I like how he's like just drinking like an energy drink as he's walking around too.
He's grabbing all this random shit and he's making all these little like gadgets. We see this glove with a bunch of these coils on it, Christmas ornaments. We see these water bottles with
the little syringe thing.
Yeah, probably like a little bomb where you just press it and then toss it, and it activates. Tony begins crafting and then he ends up making his way to Miami.
Cool stuff too. When he gets there, straight like James Bond shit, taking down like all the people with just like these makeshift like home weapons.
Yeah, and then we meet the Mandarin, who is really played by a British actor named Trevor Slattery.
Man, this Mandarin reveal, Sir Ben Kingsley being the best in the business, playing like just a completely different character now, and it just works. He's so charming, and it just doesn't even feel like acting whenever I see Ben Kingsley on there. He's so good.
Come to find out, he's been hired by Killian.
Right. Then he walks out of the bathroom. He's like, oh, wouldn't go in there for about 20 minutes. Now, which one of you is Vanessa?
Nessie. Me. Dude, all the girls in there are like coked out or something, or like drugged out. I was
like, wow,
what's
Trevor
going on here?
No, you're living the life over there. Yeah,
dude, what are they? They're accomplices. They're getting at least 20 to life at this point.
Human trafficking, probably.
Probably. Oh shit.
And then he's like, well, where's the Mandarin? Where is he? Well, he's here, but he's not here. He's not here.
You see, Tony ends up getting captured by Savin,
right?
And awakens to Maya and Killian in some kind of lab / torture room that's in this mansion or in the basement of this mansion. Low key, she's not over him, and I already alluded to that before. High key, Killian is still salty about being left on red on the roof because he is still calling back to the. He's like, I could, when I was up there, I was at my lowest. I'd be like, dude, I really thought about jumping.
Get over it, bro. Jesus Christ, fucking 20 years ago, 12 years ago, whatever.
8 years ago, asshole. Come on, some people never forget. He was like, I should have just ended it. I was gonna jump off. He's like, do it, fucking do it,
just
please.
Fucking did it, asshole.
God damn, you would have saved me some heartbreak, huh? It's revealed that Killian is using the extremists serum or shit on Pep.
Right. He rolls the little ball things. Yeah.
Maya threatens to kill herself,
which I didn't understand why that would have worked, because he even saw that. He's like, I don't give a fuck, and he just shoots her. I'm like, yeah, why? Who cares? You're dispensable. Like, you're nothing.
He has the stuff that he needs already, huh? You've already worked out some of the kinks, I guess. You've already weaponized it.
She was like, if I die, like, how are you gonna do like X and Y? I'm like, he's already done it though. Yeah. Like, there's nothing else to do.
This plan is already pretty much 90% complete. 95%.
Maybe because it's like unstable or something. Maybe that's what she was there for, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's been 12 years.
He wants to weaponize it anyways. It's where he wants it to be anyways.
She's a loose end. Kind of cut her anyways.
Yeah, yep. Killian uses his warm touch to get to Rhodey out of his suit.
Again, didn't like that really. Yeah, I like the effect though. Like when he was like looking into the suit, you can see like the red eyes and stuff. He's getting hot in there, buddy. Yeah. And all that sweat coming down his face, and he's like, "Don't open it! Don't open it!" All right, here we go. And he fucking breaks out, opens with a Superman punch. I'm like, okay, Rhodey. Okay.
He's been practicing that, huh? He's practiced that. He's like, ejecto.
The first move to be a goddamn Superman punch. I'm like, okay,
ejecto suto.
And then the other guy just kind of like taps him. He's like, he's done. All right.
Yeah, just fucking pushes him against the wall or whatever. Tony partially suits up in this escape scene.
He's like, and now 5, 4, 3, come on, 2.
I like how they added this little banter between the henchmen,
the ponytail guy.
Yeah, he's like, so from Tennessee to wherever, how many? Like 820 miles. Yeah, like I did.
He's like, I'm good like that. I'm good like that. This guy looks like an ex-porn star, by the way. This guy has porn star energy, but all of this like had to be ad-libbed by RDJ. It was so good. He's like, 5, 4, anything. You should be gone now. You're gone.
I'm gonna kill you first.
He's like, that is my friend's watch. My friend's sister's watch that you just broke there. It's a limited edition.
You break it, you bought it, and he steps on it.
Oh, you bought it. Yeah, I guess you bought it.
Guess you bought it. And this scene is pretty cool because like the hand comes in first. And he uses it to blast that first guy, and it turns him around.
Yeah, it doesn't have like full weapons capability yet, but that is like his flight stabilizer. So it has some kind of like concussive like force to it.
Yeah, enough to knock the dude back from like 10 feet away.
I like how he has both the glove and the Uzi. I'm like, that's fucking sick.
And he has like one leg. Yeah. The rest of them are caught up, are stuck like, behind the shit. This is like the Iron Giant when it was stuck in the barn.
My God, right? Yeah.
And so the kid Harley opens up and they gotta fly from Tennessee to fucking Miami.
That's why he had to like time, and he's like, fuck, 800 miles. He's like doing the math in his head, like, okay, we'll get here in X amount of minutes, whatever.
Fucking 30 fucking minutes, dude. Sitting there. So he ends up taking out all these henchmen with partial Uzi, partial repulsor, and meanwhile he's getting pieces attached to him while he's running through this house, and then he's finally at the part where he meets up with Rhodey.
Fly, so
he can't fly, right? Down the yeah, the flight capabilities aren't ready yet, apparently, because this is the newest iteration of the suit. I just don't know why. There was a scene here I put where he was killing this henchman, and then he was gonna kill one of them. And the guy's like puts his gun. He's like, honestly, I hate working here. They are so weird.
They're so weird. He's like, all right, you're good, bro.
Go.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, that's what I would do. I'd be like, dude,
I hate working here. They are so weird.
Rhodey escapes and gets info about Killian's plan through the Mandarin, who folds under zero pressure.
That's the part where he's watching the soccer.
Yeah.
Oh, ole.
Looks like he was watching an Arsenal match or something.
Yeah.
The plan is to use the Iron Patriot as the Trojan horse, the Air Force One, to kill the president. Right. So that's where Savin takes the Iron Patriot suit.
Which anytime anybody gets in these suits, I'm like, how do you know how to use it?
Yeah.
How do you know like how to move and fly? It's like it took Tony like a whole half a movie to learn how to do that.
It's the guy who created it to learn in a half a movie.
And then this guy just gets in it, starts flying, starts using all the weapons. It's like, oh, okay, forget everything you know. All right.
Yeah, right. He flies onto the Air Force One, where he is where his plan is to Trojan horse basically from the inside out. The vice president turns out is in on the plan because his kid or grandkid is an amputee.
And that kid, did you see who that was? That is a young Jenna Ortega, by the way. Yeah, that was the kid with the missing leg. Yeah,
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that. That's crazy. Anyways, so the vice president is in on it. He does not let the president know.
Right.
Obviously, Air Force One gets taken over in this scene. That's just
when like the Pentagon was like, Air Force One has been taken over. Did you see the guy who was like reporting that?
Yeah. That
was fucking
ice,
the Dr. Dre from and then the general he was reporting that to. That was fucking Johnny Cage from the original Mortal Kombat movie.
No way.
Shout out to Lyndon Ashby. Yeah, I was like, oh my fuck. That was when I was leaning back and like watching it on the couch. I was like, oh shit. That's goddamn Johnny Cage. What the fuck?
The president gets sent off in the Iron Patriot suit while Savin stays behind.
Blows that shit up.
Yeah. Tony ends up saving all these fallen passengers.
Great scene. I love that scene. Yeah. Everybody like helping each other out. He's like, you remember that monkeys in a barrel game? You got to grab everyone.
He grabs everybody. And I like how he's like, okay, you're going to have an electric shock running through you. So you're not going to be able to open your hand.
Not a chance that you're going to let go.
So he grabs everybody right as they're about to touch down and he just lands them safely in the water.
Love that.
Which was cool.
Like, good job, everyone. Great teamwork. Good job all around. Yeah.
And then Tony's suit gets fucking plowed
Which I forgot about. I was like, oh, shit. And they kind of just like stayed on that scene for a second. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it goes back. I'm like, that thing that from before paid off with the holographic shit. I'm like, that's cool. I like that.
He's
good.
Just wireless, let me tap in. Google Glass shit. And he's on a boat. The house party protocol has been initiated after Jarvis tells him that the crane has cleared away the debris at his house, and a room opens up, and we see all the Mark suits begin to light up.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Take off. I like that, the house party protocol. Killian, Pep, and the president are aboard an oil tanker in a shipyard. This is the final act. This is
all this one's a little long too, though.
Movie. It does.
Yeah. I think they could have cut some of this out, kept it under 2 hours. I think
they could have cut it. I did like the scenes that come with all the different Mark suits, but I feel like that could have been utilized a little bit more in a little less talking.
Yeah, a lot of talking during this. We got the president in the suit. I'm like, how many fucking people are in this goddamn suit?
Dude, how does it fit everybody?
Yeah,
does it like if somebody's fatter, like does it just like crush them? Tony and Rhodey end up teaming up, but no suits this time. There are low tech. President is strung up in the Iron Patriot suit above the tanker, and he's intended to be executed on TV.
How do they do that if he's Mandarin in the suit? I wonder. Just shoot his head?
Yeah, right? Maybe just light him on fire. This oil tanker has something to do with like a oil spill or some shit.
Oh, yeah. They were like, you remember that oil spill in Daytona or whatever that you guys just swept under the rug or some shit? Yeah, I don't know. He has like another alternative agenda.
I'm starting to think like, wait, is this?
He's kind of on the right side, right?
Not going about it the right way, I guess. I don't know. Just as Tony and Rhodey are cornered, here comes the cavalry.
Dude,
all remaining Mark suits Tony was working on come to the rescue.
This is called the Iron Legion. Yeah. So fucking good. Let's fucking go like that. Yeah.
The specialized suits and explosions are going around everywhere, and we get some suits that are made for like busting shit open. We got suits with like hammer arms.
I like the one that has like the back that is like specifically made to like hold up bridges and stuff. Fucking sick.
Yeah, dude, that's so sick. And you got all these different suits that have like while Tony's jumping from place to place, he's climbing into suits and they're saving him, and then he's taking pieces of suits off, or pieces of suits are getting ripped off of him, and
they're getting destroyed real easily too. Like there was one where one of the henchmen like takes off just the mask part of one of the suits, and the suit crashes. I'm like, you can't make the suit without the helmet. Like, is that the only thing keeping that suit alive?
Was that that was probably the UI?
That's when he says, "Take him to church," and they all just like start going all over the place. Great, and then fighting. Like you said, Tony switching from different suits, just jumping midair to like getting into another suit. Really good, yeah.
And this like. Some of the suits are getting like taken out before he can get into them, so he's falling. That's what I'm saying. He's getting fucked up here, dude. He's getting banged around on these steel grates and shit. Like it's got.
And meanwhile, with Paltrow, she's I think she's all tied up. And shout out to Gwyneth Paltrow in this. She is shredded in this. She's got like abs and shit. I'm like, looking more shredded than the Julienne salad, man.
Any tips?
Any tips you got? Any tips? That midriff. Nice midriff. Yeah.
Hey, yo. She's strung up, and Rhodey ends up saving the president and gets his suit back, and doesn't. And all he does is just take the president away.
That was it. Yeah. No more Rhodey. See you later.
We get no Rhodey. We get no War Machine. We just get Iron Patriot. See ya.
Make salute.
Pepper seemingly falls to her death. Seemingly. Killian and Tony end up meeting finally and fight.
Long fight scene for those two. Yeah. Because he also almost dies again.
Yeah, he does. And
which Tony, I like when he puts him in the suit and he just like kind of pins him against the wall. And then he said, blow it. Fuck that suit. Yeah.
The Mark 42 suit arrives at the end and he sends it to
Killian
self-destructs, but he survives. Pep ends up saving the day by knocking
some crazy shit. I was like watching this again. I'm like, where did you learn that? How do you know how to fucking work the suit and doing all these flips and shit and kicking the fucking thing and blowing it up?
The jump on your knee to get a gainer, and then
she does do that gainer.
Yeah, she kicks the fucking Iron Man
suit. What the fuck? I thought you were a business lady. Where are you learning all this stuff?
Ends up killing Killian for good this time. And then Tony initiates the clean slate protocol.
Again, that protocol just means nothing, really. Just a lot of fireworks, I guess, to end this movie with a bang, a celebration.
Yeah, that was the Disney fireworks at the end of the night there.
Yeah, that basically was. Yeah.
Well, that basically rid him of his PTSD. Now he has no more PTSD. He's good.
Yeah, right? I guess so. All good.
He's saved.
Yeah.
Pep gets clean. Tony gets his shrapnel finally removed from his chest.
And honestly, that is the most poignant part of this movie because that's the only thing that carries on basically past this movie. It's like, oh yeah, you don't need that the thing anymore. I don't even remember that. It's such a small scene at the end. I'm like, oh yeah, that just makes sense now.
They're removing it and then the magnet above. Like you didn't think of that before, huh?
And why did it take so long to get this surgery?
Yeah,
it seems like it took 2 seconds, and you've been waiting fucking 3 movies to get this surgery.
Maybe it was something where he was like, "This is for me," by the way. Maybe he just it was part of him. Maybe that it was the last thing he needed
Michael
to let
Jackson,
go of. You know,
just another part of me.
Happy finally wakes up. And then Harley gets a dream man cave courtesy of
pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool.
Of
the mechanic,
Tony Stark. In the ruins of Tony's home, he throws his chess piece into the ocean, and we get the end of the movie.
Very much like end of Batman Begins, where he's like at the rubble of his old house. Like, all right, I'll come back one day. I don't think. Do we ever come back to that house? I don't think so. Right? I think we just go to like Avengers Tower the entire time after this. Right?
He's a city boy now. He ain't a cliff living. Water fucking living. And I put here that the credits, when they do,
you're right,
it's very reminiscent of the Mission Impossible.
Yeah, it was.
It makes sense cool when you were telling me the writer wrote Mission Impossible.
Post-credit scene as well. One that you don't really need to stick around for. They just included it. I remember seeing that. I'm like, that's fucking it.
That's it.
God damn it. I have to wait another fucking year for like some other shit to come around.
All we really needed to see at the end, the post credit was Tony narrating throughout the movie was actually a therapy session with Bruce Banner.
So it's been a flashback the entire time, basically.
It's been a flashback, and Bruce is like, "Dude, I'm not that type of doctor, but thanks for sharing." And then we get that little thing: Tony Stark will return. So
of course he will. Final thoughts on this movie. Despite me not liking this movie when it first came out, I was thoroughly entertained with this rewatch. I really enjoyed it. like I said, though, it does really nothing for the rest of the expanded MCU, which is unfortunate. This is really what I really wanted back in the day, which I think is why I didn't like it so much. But, obviously we've had more than enough Iron Man after that. So I'm totally cool with it now.
Yeah.
And honestly, I would not mind rewatching this during the Christmas season. Now that I know that there is a Marvel Christmas movie, I think one of two. I don't think any other movie takes place during Christmas.
You got a Guardians.
Yeah,
Christmas
I think that's
right?
the only other one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. So, it's nice to have a little MCU Christmas movie. But I never thought I'd say that before this podcast. So I'm glad I rewatched this because it's a good one.
Yeah, same here. I agree. It's got a spot.
Yeah.
It just not a lot of it carries over, but
I think it was a good ending. Good ending for the character as a solo movie. But preview of the next episode, Miles. We are diving back into the X-Men universe and going back to Japan, baby, for the Wolverine. That might be the biggest, buffest Hugh Jackman that we're going to see during this entire review series. I cannot wait for that. It's been years. It's been years since I've seen that movie, and that was a favorite of mine when it first came out, as far as like the X-Men movies.
Same here.
So very excited for that. Miles, give them the plugs where they can find our podcast and we are out of here for today.
Yeah, sortainteresting.com. That's where you can find our podcasts, all of our audio and video podcasts, even the ones from the past. Go check it out, please. Instagram is at Sorta Interesting Podcast, youtube.com/Sorta Interesting, and patreon.com/Sorta Interesting.
Alrighty, folks, we will see you next week for the Wolverine. Pack your bags. We're going to Japan. Peace.